Okay, alright. What's goody, what's up? I did not miss these two initial days, the Monday and Tuesday. It wasn't my fault. Your boy didn't have any Wi-Fi. And especially, I actually didn't even fucking trade those days. Monday, I had a fucking problem with my Top Step account. It didn't fucking let me trade. It said that I couldn't take out my fucking money out of my account, and like the support told me that. Anyways, there was a fucking problem with the rebilling to PayPal. It's some stupid shit, and they had a brand new update. We had a fucking brand new fucking dashboard come in. Anyways, I don't mind it, but with all that bullshit, I had to get myself a brand new account, so I had to pay another fucking $50. But the other one anyways burned. The other one was still active, but it fucking apparently the rebilling just didn't fucking work. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a refund from that anyways. Anyways, today was a pretty fucking interesting day. It was actually very volatile, and we actually ended up making some money. We actually fucking made some money. I did 3 trades today. I did a trade yesterday. I lost it, and I was like, fuck it. And well, I didn't have any Wi-Fi anyways. I was like, well, God did. And today I did 2 trades. One of them was an accident. I think I was like eating my McDonald's or something and just watching the markets. And the other one was intentional. And I actually have already marked out on my screen. It took a little time. I fucking hate this lighting. I look unhealthy as shit. It's bad lighting, that's all. I'm pretty fucking healthy. Anyways, yeah, let's get straight into this trade recap, and let's see what's going on. So actually, what's also been happening today is we had a high impact day. Okay, let me go ahead and actually. We had a very high news impact day, which is why the candles today look like ridiculous. They look redonkulous. Realistically, I think it was kind of obvious the fact that the market had to go ahead and go down because there's so much liquidity down here. The problem with yet still is I'm using my motherfucking iPhone, and like the screen is so small and I cannot turn it sideways. Because I use I trade it directly here. I don't connect it to my trading view. I don't know. I don't like. No, but and again on my screen it's like so hard to see the whole entire chart. It's like, I think I'm gonna bring my fucking MacBook with me now. But yet again, looking at this bitch now, we actually had so much drawn liquidity that we had to go ahead and actually take out. Now that I fucking am sitting in front of my computer, Jesus Christ. We had this huge imbalance right here, which didn't even fucking reach yet. But if you even scale even higher or lower, higher, we're still technically in an uptrend. This huge ass, big ass candles that just happened today was all because of news. And again, the market's probably really badly in the red again. Anyways, though, we took out a lot of liquidity now that I have them all marked out. So might as well delete this would have been like fucking crazy. I guess we'll see exactly where it's gonna go tomorrow, right? Right? Anyways, I'm just geek because I made some money. Okay, a little bit closer to our getting our first certified funded account, passing our funded. Not even fucking actually. But anyways, okay, what the fuck exactly happened today? So the market opened, and I was actually watching it since the London session, like particularly from here since like 8 o'clock in the morning New York time. So I was just watching exactly what happened. As soon as the New York section opened, boom, all the way. Oh, my fault. That's probably loud. All the way fucking down. Oh, did I just fucking clip my microphone? Yo, I think we're good. So I fucking just boom to the fucking downside. And when it fucking started to reverse backwards, I noticed that we made a little bit of a I don't know if that's an SMT. I still didn't get around to learn exactly what that is. I think you need to look at S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, which I'm not. It's a little bit uncomfortable for me to switch between the two of these again because I'm fucking on a smallest little screen. I think I'm gonna bring my laptop. I'm really thinking I'm gonna start doing that, and especially I'll be able to mark everything out, leave it I can do that on my phone, but I can leave it on my computer, Mac. Yeah. So, anyways, we had this kind of a downtrend going on, right? This was my logical looking at it, like, right. So, Asian session. Looking like, wait, hold up. This is fucking London still. I'm retarded. I'm looking at 1 minute. I thought I was looking at 15. Anyways, this whole entire London session, London Open was actually pretty consolidating. It's pretty sideways, except for this like little movement here, but that's still pretty fucking sideways. But as we were coming closer to the New York Open, the market just started to fuck tank. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it had to do yet again with all of this. I think that all of this really had the market really going down. Anyways, we formed a downtrend, right? Particularly for the day. Now, I know when you're creating your buys, you obviously want to be looking at high time frames, right? You want to be going into 1 hour, 4 hour time frames, watching where the market wants to be going, moving. But again, particularly today, even on a high time frame, yet again, now sitting in front of my fucking computer, it's pretty fucking obvious that there is a lot of this draw liquidity that will have to be taken out before we can continue rallying further. In my opinion, I might be a dumbass. Time will tell, right? Although I've been already correct a couple of times. Anyways, we had a downtrend, trending lower. Still, we did fucking kind of went above these highs, but yet again, I kind of also intake the 5-minute retracements. That's what I also, look after. So if we take a look at a 5-minute chart, yet again, we did, right, fucking go above it. But on a 5-minute, we don't have a candle closure. Not a break of structure. You heard? So, I'll come back in a second. So again, we didn't have a break of structure. We had a fake out. There you go. And that's what I was looking at. I was like, okay, sure. We didn't break structure. We didn't do any of that stupid shit. Because again, this was the, right? Because if we draw it, this was the lower high, lower low, lower high. Didn't break structure, right? So we were continuing to move downwards. Now going back into this 1-minute chart yet again. This is where exactly your big boy had his big brains. Actually, I think today was like a fucking gambling day, to be honest with you. I don't know, these fair value gaps really did help me out, but that's exactly where I took my trade off. And I took it a little bit later too. I was shitting myself of these fair value gaps. And again, I didn't know the draw liquidity on all these, like, now that I mark it out all the way down here. But even when I did mark it out, actually, by the way, I took a trade even after it fucking went down. So, matter of fact, let me just delete and don't look like a motherfucking fool now. Anyways, what happened? We were obviously trending lower after we almost fucking went above, broke structure. The marker obviously had a very strong rejection. Very strong. This is 1 minute. Creating multiple fair value gaps. And that's exactly where I saw a video where there's multiple fair value gaps technically. All of this is just technically considered to be one fair value gap because technically this is the end, right? Well, in this case scenario, because it's down, this is beginning technically. Yeah, this is technically the beginning, and this is technically all the way up here at the end, because for it to go ahead and invalidate it, it has to go ahead and obviously have a candle closure. What the fuck is my brush? We were supposed to have a candle closure like above, like this type shit, and then it would have fucking continued like it did here, obviously. But, right? But we didn't, right? And we actually pushed lower off of this fair value gap, and that's where I was like, okay, something is starting to click in my head. Hold up. But particularly in this trade, I had absolutely no take profit. And again, today was one of those days where I was stupid busy again. I just literally wasn't able to look after my phone, and thankfully there was the market was so volatile. It had like all these sudden movements and shit. So I just saw this huge ass candlestick. I think I took Yeah, 5 contracts on this trade. That was crazy. I took 5 contracts here, and I made about 522 bucks. Realistically, I was like, you know what? You know what? Obviously, you know what the fuck is gonna happen? Hold up. I'm a fucking G. It's just gonna go all the way here. It's gonna make me 5 grand. Yeah, I'm so happy I pulled out earlier. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Look at that fucking diabolical fucking trade. Anyways, though, God look after me today. He said, listen, you've been taking so many L's. I think today you got to take at least one W to rebound, regain your confidence a little bit. Look at all the video bullshit that you recorded already. Create a playlist on YouTube called Unprofitable Dumbass and learn from the mistakes that you've done and continue moving forward. So, and I swear to God, actually, what was my exit entry? 122. Let's mark this out real quickly here. Let's mark this out. 122. God isn't real? Yo, God isn't real? Brother. Why the fuck did I even close the trade here? I think because of this green candlestick, because I saw there's a very huge push up. And I was like, yo, I just cannot look after this anymore. I just have to go ahead and call it quits here. Anyways, I guys have to go ahead and call it quits here. There you go. I think it was a 1-to-1 risk ratio, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go ahead and bring this bitch back real quickly. I think I actually went into a fucking negative. It's exactly a 50-50 fucking trade. Wow. Not the best confluence, I'll be honest with you. If I would have entered off of this fair value gap, however, that was fucking sick. But I didn't. Excuse me. But anyways. Now. Fuck. Anyways. Now to the next day. We will see what's exactly going to happen tomorrow. Here, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Because now that all of the news is finally out, now that it had its little rebound, because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still in an uptrend. We're still in an uptrend. So tomorrow... Tomorrow is going to be even better. So I think tomorrow is going to be a long day. Or it depends how this day is going to end realistically. Because it is like only like 1:30 still right now in New York. Do I still have news to go ahead? No, there's no more news. So if Trump decides to fucking tweet something about fucking the terrorists and make this shit go, fucking close these gaps all the way down here, then... It'll be extremely long then, obviously, actually. But something happens right now, makes it shoot all the way up right now. Something like all the way up here. Maybe take out these like news highs from previous times. I guess we'll just have to live to see. But anyways, hopefully you found this enjoyable. Hopefully you found my areas of where I'm making mistakes. Leave a comment of where exactly you think I'm making a mistake. Comment back, or... I don't know. I'll probably review the comment section so that way I can review my error, what you're saying, and see exactly what makes more logical sense. No, so that's nice. I'm really hoping to reach that particular audience who's really digging deep into YouTube, that's really trying to find that gold shit, somebody that can share their honest and biased experience. Clearly, I'm starting from obviously kinda. Okay, 1 maybe out of fucking a million. But we're doing good so far. Oh, fuck, we're doing good. Anyways, thank you for the video. Got a haircut, by the way. Does it look good? No. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't go down again. Hopefully the construction workers don't fuck up. And hopefully they don't fucking cut my wires. That ass exactly what happened. Goose! May God be with us tomorrow as well. God is good. Money is better.